This is on the lead job, number 55517, installed on 11-3 through 5 by Kevin. So if you come down the stairs, come in this room, we're replacing this furnace. The new furnace, the back of the furnace will be 2 inches off the back wall. And the furnace will sit in the same spot, left to right as it is now. I just made this 21 and that 21 1/4, so it's just an 1/8 inch off, 1/8 inch difference. So, but the duct measure is 21 1/4. So, okay.
My shoes are too big. Look how big my feet are.
Okay, take my shoes off. So furnace will sit on a 10-inch base, furnace coil, and I gave you a 3-inch piece of duct. The top will be flat. Then a 6-inch canvas. So your cut line is right here. On your return, so cut line to here and here. 1 inch from this side and here. I kind of made this weird. I did it, let's see. I did it so we didn't have to redo all the flues and stuff, because all the stuff was in our way if I kept it 28. So we're going to put on 25 by 29 filter box, 14 by 28. Then I have a flop fitting, 16 inches tall, and 25-inch piece. Sorry, canvas, 6-inch long canvas. Then this, so put your humidifier here, and he has a UV light as well. I don't remember if the UV light goes in the supply or return, but there's no place to put it in the supply, so I'm hoping it goes in the return. But make sure you put it above the humidifier, not below it. Let's see. Okay, and then that. So this here, we're going to add returns on this wall. So they're having a plumbing, this whole mana block redone, the plumbing redone. So we are just going to pan the wall. And if this is still here, just unscrew it and put your panning on and just leave it hanging, or screw it to your panning, either one, but because they're just going to have it redone. But on the scope it says put 30 by grills, 6 by 30 grills, one here and one here. We only have 25 inches, so we're going to put 6 by 24 grills. So one here above the baseboard, flat, and then one here, 6 by 24 high. Okay, and we're gonna come off with 12-inch pipe, and I made the duct 14, and so the duct is 2 inches off the back wall, so you should be able to get a pipe right through there and tie it on. I gave you a 90 because I'm unsure with all these pipes what you're gonna have to do with that, you know. So hopefully you can kind of, when you get this unscrewed, kind of pull it out and or move the pipes aside, so you get the your collar centered in the stud, which is what Lance wants. Okay, so I give you 12-inch 5 feet of 12-inch round and a 12-inch 90, so you can offset it if need be. Okay. And pan down the wall. Okay. So let's go to the next paper. Okay. Next is combustion air is okay right there. We have to keep it because you only have one flue for the water heater. Your vent, you're going to tie into the existing 3-inch PVC. The gas, so from the caulk, you're going to add the norm right there. You're going to add 2 T drip leg and flex into the furnace as so. The AC, I'm not going to walk out there again, but flush the 7/8 line set. I'm ordering you 2 feet, I meant 12 feet. So I'll order you 12 feet of 7/8 Rubitex. I'll replace, he said 6 feet in here and some outside. New big pad. Reuse the existing disconnect. The existing 40 amp breaker's okay. And it's in this room right here. Okay. Drain to the floor, standard order. Oh, you know what? I just realized I forgot to write down the humidifier, so I'll go over it and I'll write it down. But standard order with humidifier. So in the drawing, I made it so you can mount your humidifier right here. And then and he has come off with the hot water. So we have these. Well, they're going to replace all this. So but I may just give you I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Let's see, hot water. Well, we can come off anywhere with the hot. But it'd probably be best to come off here. So I'm just going to, if this is still here, they have the fittings for it right here. I'm just going to give you a 1/2 inch piece. And that's your shut off. And I'll give you a 1/2 to 1/4 inch something to tap onto here. And run your 1/4 inch to your humidifier. Okay, I'm sorry. This is 3/8, not 1/2 inch. So it'll have to be 3/8. So I'll give you a 3/8 by 1/4 inch reducer. I know that because I have the same amount of block at my house. This is a power humidifier, so I checked with Lance. He says I said it can't go on the supply. He said return's fine. Anyway, so power. We use the existing box, but I'm going to give you a combo switch so you can plug in your power humidifier to it. And let's see, I believe you're going to need a relay for the humidifier. Maybe. Lance says it has a extra wire, but I'm not sure. what thermostat we're actually putting on, if it'll handle it with one wire. Anyway, well, Lance already knows, 'cause he said we can. Anywho, okay. Went down that already, so I will order you a relay just in case. Supply air. So this stuff has kind of changed. Well, this one didn't, but this one, supply air changed from the scope. So in this room is what I called the West Room. So we have a run there, a run there. They want to add a run over this window. Obviously the lights are right here, so probably right here. So to get to it, we'll have to find out where the duct is, cut a hole in the sheetrock, and cut a hole in the duct. I give you a 12 by 12 patch, and cut in your top takeoff, 6-inch top takeoff. And in this room, it's unfinished, so you can measure, where the duct is from here. But then just push your pipe down with your boot on it, and work the rest from inside the hole. Okay, then.
How dim the lights are.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the lights.
I need it bright though so I can see. Thanks. So in this room, it's across from the furnace room on the front of the house. So you can see the stairs here. And I'll show you the furnace room side in a minute, but you can see this pipe. This pipe is the last joist space in the furnace room. And it's filled up already with this. So instead of 2 vents in this room, we're going to put 1 in. And so we're going to run a 8-inch pipe down here. There is a header 4 feet in. So make sure you have something heavy, 4 foot long, that you can beat out the header with. 2x4 or gas pipe or something. Anyway, so beat it out. But then, so we're going to run 8-inch to a 6x12x8 angle boot with a 2-way register. The other register will be stamped register. This one will be a 2-way adjustable. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. This could be stamped too. I'll just do it stamped because they want to be able to fan it both ways. Then they'll match. Anywho, and Lance wants to use a boot hanger, those 914 boot hangers. So I'll order you that pipe. I'm also ordering you a 12 by 12 patch for this one. So in the furnace room, you can see that's our only available joist space, and it's full. So the next one is a light. So the one after that is the one I'm talking about. So you're going to have to measure where the duct is, and you know what? I bet the duct only comes to right here. I bet they came off the end cap or something with duct or something and ran that in 6-inch pipe. I don't know what they've done, but I would start cutting the hole over here just in case, because you might be able to. It's not a can light, so it doesn't go up. So you'd probably be able to get an 8-inch pipe over that. So just look into that before you cut your hole where you can't get to it, because I bet the duct isn't right there. You know what? I would say when you have the furnace ripped out, climb up into the plenum and look down the duct and see what they've done here. Then you'll know. But I talked to them about cutting a hole in the bottom of it, and then they'll just have it patched with the other one. But if that won't work, and we don't have enough room over the light, then, you know, worst case scenario, we'll come over here and hop up and over. But it's hard to tell what they've done. So that's that. Okay, and that is it. Thanks.